What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Lazy Sunday live stream here on Out of the Basement. I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
Sup, guys?
And today we've got an absolute jam-packed episode for you. We are going to be going over all of the Star Wars Celebration 2023 reveals. We're also going to be talking about the death of plastic-free packaging as well. Lots to cover.
Yeah.
So much has happened in such a short period of time. But thank you, everyone, for joining us. We've got 113 people in here already. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe if you are new. Also, happy Easter to those who celebrate. So, let's start out, like always, and say what's up to everyone who's joined us so far. We've got SKM4.
Yo.
80s kid from the 90s is here as well. New movies announced. Ahsoka looks awesome. Great Black Series figures revealed too. Happy Easter. May the Force be with you. Oh,
yeah,
yes.
The Ahsoka trailer looks awesome.
Yeah, so hype. So hype. What's up? I like Mandalorians. We also got Fatmatic. Chut Chut. Chut Chut. Watto. David Edge. Good evening, sir. How are you? Also, evening to you, Wayne. And hopefully you will start feeling better. COVID is no good. No good.
Not fun, not fun.
No. Justin's familiar. Right, Justin?
I'm familiar. A little too much. A little too familiar.
Craft 3D Creations, welcome to the stream. We also got Pete Thomas here, along with Gerardo and Dan Darth Educator. Looking forward to talking about all the reveals. Me too. I'm honestly super hyped.
Yes.
There was so much good stuff. So much good stuff. Both Black Series and TVC. I'm like, oh. Just when I thought I was out of TVC, they pulled me back in.
This may be the most obnoxious thumbnail I've ever made.
There's so many things
to cram everything into it.
I appreciated the thumbnail. Dudeson53, how's it going? We also got Star Wars Collector in here. Can't stay, so they'll watch the replay. Well, catch you on the replay. Also got Arthur Henderson here, along with Caleb W. and Jen Tugo.
What's up, Jen?
With Not Obi-Wan. My wallet is crying after yesterday. Oh, yeah. We got Tom here. I definitely need the Jabba guy. Hey, even though I have Jabba, even I'm considering.
Same, because I love the hookah and the... What do they call it? The cradle?
Yeah.
Is that what they call it?
It's the railing piece or whatever.
Right, the railing, yeah. Because the 3D printed dais I have, it's just the dais.
Right.
So it's going to be so cool to add those pieces to it.
Right. We also got Don K in here as well, along with Jonah and Tom Bowling.
What's up, Tom?
We also have Fractured Fett here. Hey, guys, what was your favorite part, or what was your favorite of the reveals yesterday? Mine was personally that Jabba with Salacious Crumb pack.
There's a lot. I'll have to get back to you on that when we actually get through it all. Because I have everything organized. I put a lot of effort into even going in chronological order, structure-wise. So much. It'll be good.
So much stuff. So we'll talk more through the stream. And Skywalker Legends 1, thank you for the $10 super chat. We appreciate that. They say, phenomenal reveals. We're going to be spending lots of money this year. I honestly can't think of one weak figure in these lineups. The Force Ghost, the Helmetless Vader, and the Jabba are effing fire. Yeah, 100%. Like, they really knocked it out of the park. I am completely satisfied with what we got to see. Thank you for the channel support, though. Appreciate that. Sir Pounce, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. We also got Zoo Boy in here as well, along with Coltrane. First time making it to the stream. Well, welcome. We also have Apo here, along with the chat refreshing. We got Kev Collectibles, Robert Henry, Han Shot First, Soup Dragon, Doom. Happy Easter to you. Should have figured. How's it going?
You there? We lost Nate? We're losing Nate early.
Starting early today.
That's all right. Starting early. All right. I think you're back.
Am I back yet? Okay.
I think you're
Toy
back.
Geekosaurus, how's it going?
Bucky.
Disciple 806, welcome. Yeah. Force is strong with this one. Also, Disciple, thank you for the customs. Thank you. Mr. Coffee,
True.
how's it going? What's up, guys? Happy Easter. Doc Ondar, certified Black Series banger. Oh, all day, every day. All day, every day.
Yeah, gosh, it looks amazing. And people are crying that it's not MoMA, like, as if we're not going to get a MoMA now.
Right. Like, you really, given Hasbro's track record, you really think they're only going to, we just made the Ithorian just to do one random Galaxy's Edge character figure. We're not going to use it ever again.
Yeah, and regardless, you could also just use them as a Cantina patron.
Right.
I would have no issue with that.
I'm unfamiliar with the character. Like, I have no idea who Doc Ondar is, but it looks incredible. Soft goods. Did you see all the accessories too? Sith, Jedi, Holocron, Phase 1 Clone Trooper helmet.
Yeah, kind of random. I think it's like a Galaxy's Edge character.
Right.
Yeah. We'll get into that. We'll get into it.
Looks great. But what's up, James Wade, Ivan Gambino, Skywalker Hendricks, Star Wars W's all weekend. Seriously. One after another. Titter, how's it going? We also got John, 1991 in here. Benny, how's it going? OGT Trees 101, welcome. We got Jacko 3770. Hey guys, I got out of church, so I'm here to watch. If you haven't heard, Darth Maul and Doc Ondar $24.99. Exclusive prices gone. Anyways, have a great day, everyone.
Yeah.
Could be.
Retailers choose their own price, so
Yep.
That's on Shop Disney for Doc, and then GameStop charging $25 for their own exclusive. That's kind of weird.
Strange.
That's definitely strange.
Gyros, see you on the replay.
Get those eggs. Get those eggs.
We got Jason Hauser here along with Curtis H. Just got back from a 29-hour road trip from Texas, so I missed most of the Black Series news. Well, we got you covered.
Take a seat, relax.
We got you covered.
We're going to carry you.
Ultra Run R, welcome. We also have Richard Masters and a nice $1.99 from Mr. Grudge. Thank you. And
thank you,
they
Mr.
say,
Grudge.
Happy Easter out of the basement. Happy Easter,
well,
Mr. Grudge. Hello, Brandon. How's it going? We also have Rena in here, along with Skywalker Legend 1, James Vincent. We got Nathaniel. We'll catch you on the VOD. And 007. Corellian Collectibles. Nick D. And we will say what's up to Burno and Wookie.
Yeah,
Sen.
let's get these.
Yeah,
let's get these supers out of the way. Well, not out of the way, but you know what I mean. We do have 20 gifted subs from Jeff W, the GOAT. A lot of Jeff W talk is going to be
Jeff.
part of this stream because we also have a PO box pickup from Jeff W that I'll show you.
Very nice.
So thank you, Jeff, for the 20 gifted subs. And yeah, all you guys, it's in the chat who got it. Just picks it at random. So now you can use our emojis and stuff. So
yep.
Yeah, let's get some emoji spam in that chat. And then we also had... That's not it. Jesus.
Right here?
Yeah.
$5. $5 from Jeff W. Thank you, Jeff. He says, "Sup guys, happy Easter and Star Wars celebrations. So many great reveals." Yeah. Mm-hmm. We were just joking before the stream, just like Star Wars is back.
Yeah.
Darth Wizzy Wizard, thank you for the 99 cents. We appreciate that.
All the way from Canada. Nice.
Yes. Thank you.
All right.
So yeah, tons and tons of stuff to talk about. Justin, where are we starting? You're the newsmaster.
I think we're going to get recent pickups out of the way first, just to get that out of the way, and then dive into the news, just so we don't like tack that on at the end.
Okay.
And for me,
I'm ready to go lightning round.
Yeah, lightning round. We do have... I just went to the P.O. Box the other day, and there was a little package waiting for us.
Nice.
From Jeff W., a.k.a. the GOAT. And if you guys ever want to send anything to us, we have a safe way to do it with our P.O. Box. There's the address. It's in our About section, description, everything. And this says "Sup Guys" on the box. This is some Hasbro Pulse warehouse sale pickups.
Ooh.
For
I
you
like
and
Hasbro Pulse.
What's up, guys? I saw Nate mention on a previous stream. Oh, this spoils it.
Uh-oh.
I'll read that after.
Okay.
All right. So from the Hasbro Pull sale, we got some Dark Troopers.
Ooh, more Dark Troopers.
One for you, one for me. Yeah, I now have like 5.
Yeah, that would be my 5th as well. Love it.
Thank you, Jeff. Can never have too many Dark Troopers.
Yeah, not Obi-Wan, pretty much. This is definitely going to be a 6-hour stream.
Yeah. This is really cool, Nate, and I know you'll like this.
Ooh, I see Admiral Akbar.
Yep.
Very nice.
One for me, one for you.
Thank you, Jeff.
Carded, hollow. Since these are exclusive, this one actually does have Kenner-inspired deco because it's exclusive. The mainline ones, it's only the card art. But the exclusive ones, they will actually go out of their way to give it the Kenner-inspired deco. That's why he has the orange skin, the yellow eyes, and everything.
Yeah. What's up, G-Force? What's up, Greg? How's it going? Neither of us,
cool.
We do not have the credit collection one. We do not.
And then, Nate, it's not over.
Oh, no.
This is a deluxe set that we both passed on.
Is it a certain... Oh, man. Very nice.
So it is...
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you.
2 of the Cassian and B2 EMO deluxe sets.
Wow. Nice.
That we were not willing to purchase ourselves.
Sweet.
But luckily, Jeff came in clutch. Thank you so much, my friend.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Because that droid is awesome, so I'm super happy to have that. And I actually don't own the Cassian. And I loved the Andor series, so that's great.
Yep.
Whew. So
Jeff
he
is
says,
a walking W. Absolutely.
For sure. This is the same guy who gifted 20 subs and just sent a $5 super chat. And he says, I saw Nate mention on a previous stream that he didn't grab the carded Akbar or the Andor 2-pack during the pull sale recently, so I got them for you both. And why not a couple of Dark Troopers to build the ranks? You guys are doing a great job with the channel, live streams, and overall content. Keep it up, Jeff W. Thank you, my friend.
Jeff. Thank you.
And that's it for me. I actually didn't pick up anything on my own this week.
Okay.
Because I've been going a little too hard lately, so...
I feel you.
Yeah.
I definitely feel you on that. So I'll go real quick. I'll just be very brief. So, couple Mickey Farlands finally came in. Finally got Two-Face and Scarecrow. So my Dark Knight Build-A-Figure wave is complete. And that means Bane has also been assembled. Beast has cost you your strength. You fight like a younger man.
Nothing held back.
Admirable, but mistaken. Yeah, Justin, dude, this thing falls apart like no tomorrow.
It does.
Like, I am afraid to pose it. I got him in this pose, and I'm like, I think that's it. Because otherwise, he's just going to shatter into a million pieces.
Yep.
That's
exactly how mine is.
Hush Batman. Very cool. Very nice. Very classic. Love a nice blue and gray bat suit. Something really special here. The Tobey Maguire SH Figure Arts Spider-Man figure. Looks
is that
absolutely
still in stock?
Yes, I believe so. I believe so.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, my brother, look at how good this thing looks just in the package.
I know, but ICC Con, and I'm trying to save.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's a tough one. Tough
and Justin,
decision.
The 7th and final member.
Nice.
Of the Cantina Band.
Nice. I love that.
I had to pull the trigger. For $10, I had to pull the trigger and get the 7th final member of the Cantina Band. So now I've got the entire canonical band.
Yeah. Real quick, Craft 3D, it's because... I think it doesn't make sense either, but it's because the Rebels look of Maul is a playable skin in Battlefront 2. Like, you can unlock skins for the characters, and that's like one of the unlocks is his look from Rebels.
Isn't it technically a little bit different? Because in Rebels, he's kind of got like a scarf around his neck.
Yeah, it's
Because,
yeah.
I mean, I do have the little Rebels Maul bust right here. So,
yeah.
Like, obviously it's more like the Battlefront.
It's still dope and incredible either way.
Oh, for sure. That's a day oneer. That's a day oneer.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So
let's
that's
go
it.
ahead and get into the news. All right. So you guys will be proud of me because this took a while. I had to just sit there and like label everything.
Mm-hmm.
So let's check it out. Let's go ahead and check out our folder, which will guide us through today's reveals.
Nice.
Here it is.
So, are we going to jump straight into the reveals, or...
Oh, I got everything here. I got everything.
Okay,
So,
all right.
So, number one on the docket, which I'm going to have to open Yak.
Get some pictures.
Because I want to read the article to you guys.
Yeah.
First things first, plastic-free packaging is no more.
Yes. I cannot believe it, but it is true. And it was honestly kind of funny when I posted on social media about it, how many people were like, no way.
Yeah. And no, Kev, that's funny you point that out because I was trying to find the image with the white background of Omega's box because that's the easiest way to remove the background when you're working with thumbnails, and I literally couldn't find it, and I was like, no one's going to notice that Omega's missing. And then we have a comment. I love that.
Nice.
I love that. Anyway, Hasbro sent out emails to a lot of creators, not us, again.
Not us.
But, even though our email is in the About section of our channel. Not that hard. Come on now. Anyway, I'll just read you the whole blurb. We're on yakface.com here. We wanted to share an update on packaging for Hasbro's 6-inch scale figures. Based on your feedback, we will be reintroducing windows and blisters to our 6-inch fan figures beginning later this year into 2024 for select products across our portfolio of brands, including G.I. Joe Classified, Power Rangers Lightning Collection, Star Wars Black Series, and Marvel Legends. This will eventually expand to all new 6-inch figure releases. The new windows and blisters will be made from bio-PET or recycled PET, helping us achieve our priority of meeting our fans' expectations for extraordinary packaging and superior design while still developing packaging that minimizes waste and the use of virgin plastic. Thank you again for being one of our biggest fans and for your continued support of Hasbro. So, W all around. It's only a net positive, and people are still spinning this as negative, which I don't understand because they're doing exactly what you want. So, like, us personally, like, our opinion, it's like, okay, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I really am feeling rather unaffected by this, but I do agree. You know, it's a huge W for inbox collectors, everyone that wants to see the figures. Even I do agree to a certain extent. Like, I do like seeing the figures in the package, too. But with that being said, like, I've been getting used to the plastic-free package, like, opening experience, and it's something that I feel like I've come to like more so than, like, the, you know, going through the plastic tray and, like, peeling the figure out and making all that noise. I feel like the cardboard is just, like, it's so nice to just slide it out, take it out, and everything's just right there, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. We're openers, so this never was going to affect me at all. But looking at the grand scheme of things, I know there is a lot of negative pushback to it, so I am happy for the people who really wanted the windows to return.
Yeah.
I will say there is some, like, negative reaction to this because everyone's instant response to this is they're not doing it because it's our feedback. They're doing it for money. And it's just like, you're not a genius for thinking that.
Right.
Like, are you just now realizing that corporations work at the behest of capital and shareholders? Like, obviously they saw a dip in sales and they're like, wait. Like, you're not a genius for figuring that out. And regardless, it's like they're doing what you wanted. So how is this not a W?
Right.
You know what I mean?
It literally, yeah, it makes no sense.
Yeah, and it's weird. You're gonna look at the history of the Black Series, and there's just gonna be this one little blip on the radar where they went plastic free and inspired me to start recycling all my boxes. So they did me a favor. And yeah, I agree, Mr. Cheeseburger. It's like the intentions don't matter. You're getting what you want. You're not a genius for thinking for like people act like they've cracked the code. Like they're not really doing this for feedback.
Yeah. Did you know corporations want to make as much money as possible?
Exactly.
Can you believe that?
And money is feedback. That's even something that with the Spectre Creative video, I almost commented because I was like, well, isn't money also feedback? Like choosing not to buy something is like the ultimate feedback.
Well, right.
So it's still like listening to feedback. The feedback is, oh shit, we're not making as much money. Like that's
right.
Supply, demand, and I mean that's like business 101. That's still, to me, that's like feedback is, oh, people aren't buying as much. So that's still like, we've listened to your feedback because you're not buying it. So like that is feedback.
Right. It definitely is. But yeah, obviously this is big. I do think something like what Jonah has mentioned is an issue that could arise once again. Because obviously with the plastic clamshells, there was a lot more warping issues than with plastic-free stuff. So I hope maybe they can figure out some sort of hybrid to avoid those issues.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously this is great. It's a win for everybody. One thing I'll miss though is, Justin, I loved being able to take the figure out of the package and not have to put it back in when I shoot my reviews for action figures, because every plastic-free action figure review on the channel, it's an empty box.
Yeah.
And it's so nice that I don't have to put it all back, because I'm like, I take it out to, kind of formulate my thoughts, and then I'm like, oh God, I got to put it back in now. Yeah. So I liked that about plastic-free. I will miss that, but ultimately this is a good thing. This is a good thing for sure.
Yeah, it's ultimately it's a W for the collector who wants to see their stuff, or if people are mint on card collectors, everything. It's nothing but a W. They're doing what you wanted. And I just think it's hilarious, and it's very tiring to see people. They're not doing it because they actually care about us. Like, yeah, of course they don't care about you. They want your money that's in your wallet.
Right.
And, choosing not to buy something, that is like the ultimate feedback. So it still is feedback. All right, I'm done. Yeah. I'm done. We do have a super chat from Jeff W. Again, thank you. I open everything and have missed seeing paint apps before I buy it in stores, but it all goes in the recycle bin. I do like Windows personally, so it's a win. Yeah, for sure. And yeah, there are some theories that it's going to be an excuse to raise prices again. Gosh, please no.
Yeah, let's hope not. But then again, who knows? But yeah, so that's our first little topic there. Plastic-free packaging is dead. We hardly knew ye.
Yep. All right, so before the stream, this was on Friday, right? Yeah. They revealed, just randomly, it was Nerdist.com. They revealed the Black Series Bad Batch figures.
Hey, so literally just as in our episode of Figured Out, we're going, are they even going to make these now?
Yeah, which also came out on Friday, so that was hilarious.
Yeah, right.
We predicted a lot of, I mean, it wasn't like it wasn't big brain moves, but it was pretty common sense. Right,
it was pretty safe stuff. But so Bad Batch Season 2 repaints here. I think they all look really nice. I don't know about you, Justin, but I'm skipping on all of them except Omega. The alt head got me.
Yeah, so now I'm thinking, like, is this a positive of plastic-free packaging? Because now they're going to start including, like, alternate limbs and heads and, like, severed heads.
Yeah, because there's always been that rumor that Lucasfilm doesn't like having, like, hands and heads, like, visible in the packaging.
So they've been they either hide it in the packaging or they make it exclusive, like the nail and shield. You know, it's something about like appearing on store shelves. They want. Mm-hmm. I think that's what that rule applies to. But yes, this is amazing, and I love that thing. Also included the folded up bow.
Yeah, I think Omega was the biggest surprise for me because I was like, oh yeah, total pass on Omega, like don't need it. But then alternate head and collapsed bow. Now I'm like, well, you know,
yeah.
I could take that head, put it on the season 1 body, have a really nice season 1 Omega, and then, you know, just use this one with the hat on.
Yeah, so this one is mainline.
Yep, which is great.
And I think they said pre-orders are Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, some of them are
in a blink.
Yeah, there are some that are coming later though. Pre-orders are coming a little bit later. But yeah, so Omega looks great. Now, the rest of the members of the Bad Batch are unfortunately Walmart exclusive.
True.
But we do have Hunter here, who does look pretty accurate to the Season 2 look. We've got the holsters now.
Yeah, I love these new promo images that are like laying out the accessories.
Yeah.
Really handy. Still got the yellow detail on the knife, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I agree. I was never going to pick up the Season 2. I just can't justify to myself buying the squad twice.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
But he does look good.
Yeah, he does. And for people that missed out on Hunter, here's a chance to at least have a Hunter in the collection. So, yeah, looks great. But again, Walmart exclusive. So, well, actually, recently Walmart exclusives have been really easy to get. So,
true, Jesse.
I think these will probably be pretty easy to pick up. But we also have Tech here.
The glasses.
And Tech has a massive improvement here. They now have included the goggles. And not only that, the helmet fits around the goggles just like it does in the show.
Yeah.
Why couldn't they do that the first time?
That is a bummer. That definitely is a bummer because I prefer the Season 1 looks.
Yeah. Because I was thinking about it. I was like, maybe I'll get Tech, but the Season 2 look is like, it's still pretty different. It's
right.
So I think I'm still going to wait on this one, but I do really appreciate that they fixed the issues that the original Tech figure has. That's, again, a huge W.
Yeah.
Although no tack pad. Still no tack pad. What's going on with that?
Yeah, he needs the data pad, dude. I mean, I like the tools and stuff, but what do you ever use those on? They just go right in his belt.
Yeah. So
it's whatever. Wrecker. Take a look at his box.
Yep.
Looking good. I am glad that they're not just straight repaints. Like there is at least newly sculpted bits on all of their costumes to make it accurate to Bad Batch Season 2.
Yeah, that is nice.
Still missing the yellow detail on his knife.
Yep.
I also heard the MSRP on this is $25 somehow, some way.
Interesting.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Right.
He looks good. The Wrecker figure is amazing. I love Wrecker so much.
Yeah, he is a lot of fun. Super classic big bulky boy that can move. Right, Justin?
He's a big bulky boy that can move. What's up, Gil?
Yeah, what's up, Gil? So yeah, all of them are looking great. All of them Walmart exclusive. Should be pretty easy to get.
Echo.
Yep. Echo. They took away the claw. No more.
They took away the claw.
No more claw.
So now he just has his lonely DC-17. That's fine.
Yeah.
He looks good.
They all look good, but it's just like Season 2 looks, don't need them. Now this, on the other hand...
We might clash. I don't know your opinion on this. We have the regular clone commando, and I gotta be true and honest to myself. I think with no paint and no like newly tooled bits that the Delta Squad had, he looks too small. I know it's like a super tired argument.
Yeah.
But I just think with no paint and no like bits, like how Scorch at least has like the backpack thing and the leg strap and stuff like that. I think bare bones, this just doesn't look as good.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely looks plain. I think they should have, done a little bit of paint or something, but I'm still on board for this. I'll take any and all commandos. I definitely want to get 2, and I want to like custom weather one, especially with all that great like sculpted detail that is on the Hunter commando body. So I do hear what you're saying, and I definitely agree with you that it does look plain and like a little just but I'm still pretty excited about it.
Yes, Kobe, I liked your photos. You were literally, because Land Speeder Luke was also sending us photos.
Yeah.
And you were literally standing right next to him. I was like, I'm pretty sure you're standing right next to Land Speeder Luke.
That's pretty funny. Nice. But yeah, thanks, Kobe.
I think I agree, though. I think if they would have done the mountain security one, it'd probably look better. I'll probably still pick this up if I find it. It's Walmart exclusive, of course. And it's just generally a bad idea to do a troop builder as a Walmart exclusive. Every single time you get a troop builder, it just has to be exclusive. So I agree with you, Tommy. I agree with you. It is what it is, but I think with bare bones, I'd notice it more.
Yeah.
But it's all right. It's all right. So Nate, I got a TVC.
Thank you.
Rapid fire. I knew you would want to talk about some TVC.
Yeah, because they went absolutely hard in the paint. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. So we've got Moff Jared here, absolute essential on the brand new TVC officer body, which looks fantastic. 9-nub re-release finally.
Here he is.
Another huge W. 49er Brian, it might not be Black Series, but at least we're getting him once again in the vintage collection, because it's been a really long time since 9-nub was released. And even though it is just a straight up, just like slightly updated redeco, I'm stoked because I don't have 9-nub. So now I can actually get one at an affordable price.
Don't get me wrong, Jeff. I'm always down for free troopers.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Remember that, Jeff. Remember that. I'll take the baker's dozen.
Yeah, so that's super cool. I really hope we get this in Black Series.
Yeah.
But then
they dropped another nuke here. This is Black Chrysanthemum in the TVC collection. Honestly, why is this better than the Black Series version? What the hell?
Well, you know why. TVC always gets more definitive versions
that is true.
Characters, which is why I never agree with Balance the Scales.
Yeah, it's finally time, TVC fans. Let's look in the mirror here. This is incredible.
The whole Balance the Scales thing, because they'll start sending you graphs of shit, and it's only cherry picking one data point. It's amount of figures that Black Series gets and amount of figures that TVC gets, but that doesn't acknowledge all the tooling that goes into look at these dope ass electric knuckle accessories here.
Not only is this,
are you kidding me?
Yeah, he comes with a Melu run. Seriously, and the cup. Come on.
Look at that big ass exaggerated cup that he's drinking.
This figure, what doesn't make sense to me is this is also a brand new sculpt for TVC, right? So seemingly, they have to spend the budget for the all new tooling and everything like that. So how do they afford to put these extra accessories in TVC but can't do that for Black Series?
Well, I think the budgets of Black Series and TVC, we don't know how imbalanced it is. For all we know, they could be a little more balanced than we think, but it's because their figures come with this sort of shit, because these little tiny things, these are all uniquely sculpted, and that costs money as well. So the budgets between these two scales might be a little more balanced than you think when you include, Fennec Shan has soft goods, she has both blasters, she has the bottle of Spotchka, Black Chrysanthemum definitive version. And that's not to say they don't get play sets and vehicles and like deluxe e-web sets and like all this other stuff. So, 49er Brian. Boys, I'm angry. Vintage 9 Num, but no Black Series. Shame on you, Hasbro. 9 Num has been in every movie since Return of the Jedi. True. Well, was he in Solo and Rogue One?
Mm-hmm. Something like that. But yeah,
I agree. I want it.
Absolutely incredible that they get all of these accessories. I think I might be picking this one up for the shelf.
I'll say it. The winner here is the Melu run.
Oh, for sure. For sure. And I'm just going to stuff him in my Jabba's Palace display, and it's going to be great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, that is, it's an incredible looking figure. So, big W there for TVC. Let's move on to the next one. Insane Outlaw. That is incorrect.
Yeah, no. Well, it's the Chewbacca body, which the comic Black Chrysanthemum was the Chewbacca body, but there is a new Black Series Deluxe version that is a new sculpt.
Right.
Anyway, we got another 4-pack here.
So here is another incredible 4-pack. I honestly did not see them doing something like this right now.
Also, we just hit 300 people in here. That's insane.
Nice.
I didn't even notice that.
I
didn't even notice.
Hit like.
On a holiday, too. That's great. Thank you so much, guys. But
yes.
Go ahead.
So, well, first up, John P., thank you for the $4.99 super chat. In Power of the Force 2, Jawas, Ugnaughts, Ewoks were all 2-packs on standard card. Why can't they do that for Black Series? Good question. Because they probably know we'll just buy them all anyway.
Yeah.
We're just going to be buying multiples anyway, but we do appreciate these super chats. So let's jump into this 4-pack here. Incredible stuff. Okay, so we got Reuse, which, has been re-released a couple times, so that's a little uninteresting. But we do have Tessic making its first appearance in the Black Series here. And then we also get Velkin and Tam Dren. So Tam
Dren Garen.
Yeah, I think Tam Dren is the one that shoots Luke in the hand.
Yeah. They explained who they were in the stream.
Yeah, they're, of course, part of the second skiff.
Yep.
And really great inclusions here. I can't wait to add these to the Jabba's Palace display. I'm honestly so excited. And then
these look great.
Yeah, we also get the Mandalorian's N1 Starfighter here, which, again, looks absolutely incredible. That new TVC Mando looks better than the Black Series version. Look at that new helmet.
Right. And again, like this is a lot of tooling. So think about how many figures, hypothetically they could have gotten out of the tooling budget for this N1.
Yeah, absolutely incredible stuff here. I really think that, $130 really isn't that bad for what we're getting here.
It looks great.
Din's got a soft goods sculpt, soft goods cape. It comes with a stand. The updated head looks incredible. Like, I really can't believe how good this new TVC Mando looks, and that just gives me high hopes for that sweet Black Series updated version.
Right.
If the TVC one's looking this good, Black Series is going to be great. So, yeah, I think it's super dope. I'm probably not going to pick it up though, just because space. But incredible stuff here for TVC. Incredible stuff.
Yep. They also teased a HasLab, which is rumored to be the Ghost from Rebels.
Yep.
But they just teased the HasLab. It's coming for TVC.
Yeah.
And then some pipeline reveals for PVC. For TVC. PVC piping. For the Vintage Collection, we have the Grand Inquisitor from the Kenobi series, Thrawn, Grand Admiral, Pre Vizsla, Ben Mendelsohn,
Krennic?
Yes, Krennic, and Darth Revan. So that's really good, balanced, solid picks.
Yeah, and the Darth Revan's going to be a brand new sculpt too, which is very exciting. So TVC, massive W all around, absolutely great stuff. If the HasLab is the Ghost, Justin, I'm in. I'll say it. I'm in.
That would be insane because it's so much bigger than the Razor Crest. It houses the entire crew. They all live inside the ship. Mm-hmm. So that would be insane to see. But I'm sure it would look incredible. Jumping into Black Series, we'll start with the role play reveal here. It is the 332nd Ahsoka helmet, and it looks great. I love how it looks like they painted it themselves, like how it is in the show. And it actually looks like paint. Like, it looks like they painted it. And we also have some, like, weathering effects, like, right here and over here.
This helmet looks really nice, and I think they did a really great job with those paint apps.
Yeah. No black line makes sense since they would paint over it, and as you can see back there, the black line actually continues. I don't know if that's actually accurate or not, but
well, I would assume it is because like in the show they do just paint their helmet, like they're not like it's not like a manufactured paint scheme. So
right.
It looks really nice. Justin, how are you feeling?
I think it looks great, but like I said, go ahead.
Are we getting close?
We're getting close. This looks incredible, and I think for any Clone Wars fan who loves these helmets, like, yeah, this is an instant pickup. For me, they take up too much space, so for Clone, I would really, really want Theatrical 501st or Coruscant Guard. I think those are really the only, two that I would be down for. Also, real quick, thank you, Josh, for the channel support. Sending love from JCC, Josh's Custom Capes. Well, hey.
Josh, you could also send us some love right here. if you want to.
Mando's in desperate need.
Yeah. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate the super chat.
Yeah, I agree. And yeah, Tommy's saying it's accurate for live action. I like it. And I get that, but I think what they're going for is as if this existed in live action. Kind of like what Black Series always does, but then they just randomly don't do it for clones all the time. Yes, that would be amazing. Get yourself a DC-15 rifle and put the helmet on top.
Oh man, that'd be so crazy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But
it is a repaint, but it's a great looking repaint.
Yep, that's a very solid release. Great repaint right there. So that gives me really high hopes for the inevitable 501st and hopefully Coruscant Guard.
Oh yeah. D.A. Mac, thank you so much. Hey guys, I have to run. Family Easter lunch. Thank you for putting out great content. Even on a holiday, I'll definitely catch the rest in the replay. Wishing you all the best this Easter. God bless. Happy Easter to you as well, my friend. Enjoy that lunch.
Yeah, thank you.
Enjoy that lunch, and thank you so much for your support.
Eat that ham.
Eat it. All right, so our fifth thing to talk about is they revealed 40th Return of the Jedi Wave 3, like we predicted they would. And we have Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, R2-D2, and the Royal Guard. Let's talk about Luke first because... Nate, we didn't have a lot of time to discuss this between the two of us.
Yeah.
So I don't really know where you stand on a lot of this. I think this looks amazing, though.
Yeah. Obviously, the likeness still is not there. That's the first thing that sticks out to me. But from the neck down, incredible. It has the lapel piece, which is something that I've desperately been missing from my Black Series collection. I do not have a Return of the Jedi Luke that has the lapel piece that you can swap out. So this is an instant pickup for me. The new Luke body does look incredible too, so I think it's definitely shelf worthy. Although again, the likeness is not the best.
See, I think this is one of the best likenesses they've done. I don't think it's as good as Jedi Training, but I think of these previous ones that they've been doing, like Black Outfit Luke, so we have Light Cruiser, Book of Boba Fett. I think this is my favorite out of those three, and luckily this was the only one out of the three that I want. So this is on the newly tooled body where it's the deep cut hinges without pins, so no double joint. So like the Light Cruiser Luke body. And I think it's my favorite one out of the three. At least
for sure.
The Luke itself.
I would definitely agree with you. Out of the new Luke body figures, this one is definitely the best. And of course, classic, iconic Luke, one of my favorite outfits for him. So it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, Tommy, we were in desperate need of like a definitive Jedi Knight Luke, because that 2014 figure is horrendous.
Mm-hmm.
And
honestly, this time around, like, the cutout for the butterfly joints does look pretty significant. Like, if you zoom in, you can see it's got a nice little chunk cut out. So we're going to be able to get some really good,
right?
Like we saw in the promo pictures, like cross-handed, lightsaber holding poses.
Right. And again, this flap does peg in and out, so you can have the full vest or you can have the flaps. So that's a separate accessory, and you can see that right here. This pegs in and out, just like the original figure.
Yep. Looks great. Definitely a pickup.
All the carded pics or renders, I guess, they don't have any finalized cards to show, but yeah, that's the Luke. That's definitely an instant pickup. I think almost this whole wave is a pickup, because we also have Vader, which I have a couple problems with.
Oh, yeah.
Just a couple.
I've got one major gripe for sure.
So it looks great. There's no chain, which is odd because they've done the chain before for Return of the Jedi.
That is my huge gripe. Where is the chain?
Yeah, and it's not a straight up removable helmet, but it's one of those that comes off. Mm-hmm. So you can see in the final picture, it's like one of these where you remove the layers. We do get a photoreal head and a removable arm that has the exposed wiring, kind of like the original one, or the Emperor's Wrath Vader.
Yeah.
Now, can you tell which Vader body this is?
I would have to look at my other Vaders. I've heard some people say that it's A New Hope. I've heard some people say that it's Empire.
Right.
I'd have to get my Vaders off the shelf and take a look. I hope it's at least Empire.
Yeah, I hope it is, so we can get the butterfly joints. Mm-hmm. But a part of me just thinks it is the 2017 like 40th New Hope. And another gripe I have, and I know Jayhawk already pointed it out, the Darth Vader in Return of the Jedi is supposed to have jet black lenses on the eyes. That is like a defining characteristic of Vader post A New Hope. So everything Empire Strikes Back and beyond should be jet black.
Right.
And they gave him the reddish brownish lens that they gave the Star Wars 1977.
Yeah.
So
I don't know why they do it, because they could be saving money. They don't have to put paint on the eyes. Just leave them black.
It almost kind of ruins it for me. I'm not gonna lie.
I agree with you 100% on that. It's like we need more black lens Vaders, but I honestly think that I'll probably be displaying this with the helmet off. So
yeah,
I think I can let it go for this particular version, because the unmasked head does look incredible.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It's nice to get photoreal of the Sebastian Shaw likeness, and do you think this this piece right here just looks off because it's like a removable thing and not like an alternate? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm assuming that, just like in a lot of promotional images, the person that's like fiddling with the figure like didn't quite get it perfect. Because obviously you can see like the seam big time, but it is obviously a lot better looking than the first time we saw this figure.
Oh yeah,
I think it definitely looks a lot more like Vader, but yeah, it definitely has like some sort of quality. It's like you can't really put your finger on it, But especially the pose where he's standing with both of his hands on his hips.
Yeah.
Like, there's something about the helmet where you're like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I do hope they can fix that, because the red eye is A New Hope and before, so like Revenge of the Sith, or maybe not even Revenge of the Sith, but I know Rebels for sure, and then the original Star Wars film. So like when they did that for Star Wars 1977, I thought it was a really clever thing, because I remember like you can see David Prowse's eyes in certain shots. So when they did that the first time, I'm like, oh, that's a nice little like accuracy. It's fun. But then they just kept on doing it. I'm like, okay, stop giving him the red eyes. Like, he has black eyes in Empire and Return of the Jedi. What's up, Hooter?
Yeah, what's up, Hooter?
See you later, Tommy.
See you, Tommy. This also means that Luke is going to have to make us a little landing platform. We're gonna need that designed up.
Yeah, maybe we can find the photos later, but I know Landspeeder Luke and tons of other people have been taking pictures of the actual panel, or the booth at Star Wars Celebration for Hasbro. So there's like a bunch of cool in-hand shots.
Mm-hmm.
I know Luke put a bunch on his story. But yeah, it's good. It'll probably be a pickup, but there are some jarring gripes that I have with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
incredible stuff here.
To put us in a better mood here, look at this newly tooled R2-D2 that we were in desperate need of.
Oh, yes. And right off the bat, I know you said you don't have the pictures, but at Star Wars Celebration, there is a picture of Luke standing next to this R2, and the scale is correct. Huge W.
Yes.
The scale looks absolutely perfect. This R2 is hot fire.
Look at that. There's accessories here that weren't in.
He's got the blicky. He's got the blicky.
R2 is about to pull up and slap your ass.
Do.
So, of course, we have the eye or the radar or whatever. Or this is the eye, actually. I think this allows him to see, like, when he's in the swamp, the little piece goes above the water. And you can just tell how much bulkier this figure is. Yep. And thank goodness they did not do the twisting Happy Meal McDonald's thing.
Get that shit out of here.
Absolutely. So yeah, we got the spinning radar, and like, look at that chrome and the black and the silver. Like, it looks amazing. I love this. Some people were confused about this shot. It is how they dock into the N1 Starfighter,
right?
Or I don't want to say
N1 Starfighter Black Series HasLab confirmed.
Yeah, because maybe R5D4 will. They'll use that body for R5.
Yeah, this is a pre-paint, like Mike was saying. It's a pre-paint.
Yeah, exactly.
What's up, Lazy Jawa?
Yep, we also got Fig stopping in.
Fig.
Enjoy your day, my friend.
Yes.
And yes, start the repaints, pump out the Astromechs for sure.
But yeah, they do say during the stream that it is for storage, so you can store all those wonderful accessories inside the figure, so you don't have to worry about losing them. Yeah. Also, thank you, Jeff, for the $2.
Yep.
Yeah,
I hear you, Jayhawk. I definitely hear you, and that might suck for someone who's just getting into the line, but I have so many Luke hilts, and then also Luke is in this wave, so you could just, take the hilt from...
I do firmly agree, though. We should have got the serving tray. Since it is Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
We should have got the serving tray, but I'm willing to let it go because this looks incredible, and I actually don't have a plain R2-D2 Black Series figure in my collection.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Josh.
Hey, Josh. Welcome.
Yeah, so thank the Lord on this glorious day that...
This is
R2
a chef's kiss.
Is finally getting properly scaled.
Yeah.
And then the Royal Guard, I don't have as many photos because it is a repack from the 2017 figure, which we all knew it would be. I saw some people thinking this was going to be new. I'm like, no. They would have said if it was new, like they said R2 was going to be new.
See ya, Kobe.
I think this figure is amazing, though, because he's just supposed to stand there and look cool.
Of course.
He can hold the pike with his right hand and lay it across his shoulder. Soft goods, what else?
Yeah, I do think it's kind of funny that they advertise that the cape is removable now. It's like, well, it was removable in the first place if you just pop the head off, so...
Yeah.
Now it's a feature.
He comes with the Scout Trooper blaster pistol and the baton force pike thing or whatever it is.
I'll for sure pick this up to keep on card, because that's just a slick-ass card.
Yeah, the card looks decent. But yeah, good if you don't have 2 Royal Guards. I feel like everyone needs 2 Royal Guards. And it's a good, look at that detail under there. I've always appreciated that on these Royal Guards. Yeah,
the figure, definitely could use a little bit of an update, but it's still very solid.
Yeah. And it's pretty much just supposed to stand there and look cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so that was 40th Return of the Jedi Wave 3. So again, that's Luke, Darth, R2, and Royal Guard. There's not a 5th figure randomly. Yeah. I wonder how that case... There's probably just going to be 2 of each per case. I think this is the first time we've had a 40th with only 4 figures in a wave. There's usually 5.
Yep. Oh, well.
Yeah, sure. Should have been 9 Num as the 5th, but it's okay. We thought they were going to reserve this for Mando Mania, but they said, nah, we're just tacking it on. We got Cad Bane from Book of Boba Fett.
Pretty much what we expected, which isn't a bad thing. It looks great.
Completely new sculpt, and it literally kind of just looks like the TVC figure blown up to 6-inch, which is exactly what we wanted.
Yeah, it is a really nice looking figure. I maybe kind of would have liked a little bit more of a scowl, but I'll take it. I'll still take the head sculpt. It looks great.
Yeah. And Bruno, I think a lot of these figures are going to end up coming out in 2023. If you remember last year with Wave 32, which was Death Watch Mando, Echo, Omega, was it the Client or whoever else was in there? They were saying 2023, and that got revealed in March, and they were like, it's coming out in 2023. It was already showing up on store shelves, so I don't think these will actually come out in 2024. I hope not.
Right.
But yeah, head sculpt looks great, details. The blue gauntlet's great, and these buttons are painted, got some white or silver, and there's even some blue and red dots on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's looking great.
Trigger finger, and I think this has vertical hinges on both hands. We're kind of doing some investigative work in the Discord.
Yeah. Removable hat, of course.
Yep. Yeah, you can definitely see that. And you can see that too, yep. Both vertical hinges on a gunslinger. Ooh, look at that gold on the pipe.
Yeah. That's looking so nice. Yeah, head sculpt looks great. Super detailed. Love all the wrinkly sculpted details there.
Yeah. This is easy pickup. Easy pickup. Not much to say about this other than, yes, I'll take it now. Paint on the handle too.
Mm-hmm.
And this will be mainline, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mainline.
All right.
Non-exclusive. Easy peasy to get.
All right. So let's get into one that I'm not too certain about.
Yes.
And that is this 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi Force Spirits Anakin Skywalker, Yoda, and Obi-Wan Kenobi 3-pack.
Mm-hmm.
So Nate, I just want to give you the floor. How are you feeling about this?
I'm a little conflicted. Again, I know I told you I was going to pass, but then I watched the stream and got to see the figures a little bit more close up. So I am pretty conflicted on this set because my thing is I have the Obi-Wan. I have the first Yoda, which this one is on the new Yoda body, which is nice. What's up, Norsky?
Now that you say it, that kind of is silly. Why wouldn't they put him in the middle?
But
I don't know.
Of course, the big draw here is Anakin with a brand new Hayden Christensen head sculpt.
Yeah.
That looks incredible. The Anakin head, we need that on a Revenge of the Sith figure like yesterday.
I'm hoping the hologram line was just a rumor that didn't come true.
Yeah.
Because we we do have it on good authority that they have been leaking some intentionally wrong things to find out like who is the leaker.
Right.
So I'm kind of hoping they drop the hologram line as like one of their fake leaks.
Could be.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never been a fan of these ever. What is this purple soft good thing? And then it's like pearlescent, and look at their hands and I just was never a fan of this line.
Yeah. I mean, I like it. I think I will probably pick it up if it goes on sale. I think that's where I'm kind of landing on it right now. Because, like I said, I have Obi, I have Yoda. I really want the Anakin, but that's how they get you.
We are also passionate, OT, theatrical, despecialized purists. Like, I do prefer the theatrical versions of Star Wars. Whenever I watch the OT, it's always the Harmy's despecialized, which is the theatrical upscaled to 1080p. I hate these special editions with a passion. And I think Sebastian Shaw being the Force Ghost, regardless of if you think it makes logical sense, I just think the integrity of preserving the art is what matters more than if this makes more sense that it's Hayden Christensen. Yeah. So on that alone, I'm like, I don't need this set.
Fair enough. I think they could have literally just thrown us a bone and given us that little alternate head.
And then, bridge not included for anyone wondering.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. They put some respect on the original actor's name.
Yeah, but they do look good.
Oh, that would have been cool. Alt head. But I was just never a fan of this. I don't have any of these. It's just the soft goods being purple, the body is pearlescent, and then even their skin is like this shiny, pearlescent, sparkly. It just looks weird to me. And then some of it is translucent. Like that, like their hands, and I don't know.
Yeah, I
thank you, Darth.
I like the figures, but I bought Obi-Wan on clearance. I bought Yoda on clearance, so it's not something that I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna pay full price for these.
Yeah,
I think you guys are crazy in the chat saying that that's not good Hayden Christensen likeness. Like, that's the best head we've seen.
Yeah, I think this is easily the most accurate Hayden head. That actually looks like Hayden doing a derpy smile.
Right. Like, that literally
Maybe it's the pearlescent that throws you guys off.
Yeah, but that head looks great.
Yeah. Thank you for the support.
Yeah, appreciate that, Wizzy.
Yeah, and then look at Obi. And this is not the first time. They said in the stream that this is the first time they applied photoreal to this figure. That is not true.
Whoopsies.
Unless they're specifically talking about Force Ghost Obi, because they've done this figure before without photoreal. But they did put photoreal on Alec Guinness's Obi-Wan in the Power of the Force set. What's up, Zach? We are getting closer. We're getting closer.
That's right.
That's funny that they would shoot down a Revenge of the Sith Anakin all day, but then they're like, Force Ghost?
Force Ghost sound good, though.
Yep, and there's Yodi.
Yep.
Oh, Yoda.
Good stuff. Good stuff. But
not for me, but I'm sure there's a market for it out there.
Yeah, these are Hasbro Pulse and Shop Disney exclusive.
Yeah.
Along with this next one, which is a much-needed re-release. This is Jabba the Hutt with Salacious Crumb and the railing and the hookah piece. Absolutely incredible. It's awesome that we are finally getting Jabba the Hutt back into the line. One of the most expensive figures to get.
Look at the... for some reason, I want to call this cradle. What did you call it?
I'm just calling it a railing. Just the railing piece.
Yes. The railing piece, the hookah with the little frog and the whatever he's smoking out of it, the ganja. And it's the Salacious Crumb with the updated knees. That would have been the Rancor tier. So it's not all reuse. Well, this figure did come out in a 4-pack.
Yeah, right. But it still is so awesome. The retro-style packaging is super cool, too.
Yeah.
I wonder, do you think this is just going to plummet the value of the SDCC set?
I hope so, because I hate those early Black Series con exclusives when they just made them like the greatest thing ever.
Right.
That's why I'm so happy now that the con exclusives are always silly.
Actually included solid plastic extras.
All right, can you repeat that? I think we lost you for a second.
Oh, I was just saying, and it actually comes with plastic pieces.
Yeah. Do you know what the price is on this?
Has the price been revealed yet?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I saw someone say 90, but
did they sculpt the frog in there? That's
I think so. I think it's in there.
That's kind of cool.
I don't know how much this is going to be. I would assume it's probably going to be pretty expensive.
I agree.
Yeah, Mango says 90, Jacko says 89.99. I'd believe it, but here's the thing. Where are you going to get a Black Series Jabba the Hutt for cheaper?
Yeah, and you get the railing. And if you have a 3D printer, Landspeeder Luke has a dais on his Patreon. It's actually free. You don't even have to sign up. It's one of the free samples. Mm-hmm. That's a good question. I kind of hope it's just mildly open.
This tongue. Jabba is a repaint. It's the same. It's the original Jabba figure, so it'll have the same. It'll have the same arm moving gimmick. So on this figure, you move the arm up and down. It moves the mouth up and down too.
I hate that shit.
Yeah. Jedi Chris, that is true. Window packaging is coming back. That is true.
Yeah, that was the first thing we covered on the stream. Also, we just had 350. I don't know what our record is. It was probably when we had Robo on, but I don't think we've ever hit like 400 watching at once.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick though.
But thank you for 345. Still hanging with us. Yeah, so this is cool to get this back in the line. A lot of people, I mean, that's a 2014 character, so a lot of people needed that. And that was it for the actual premiere video. And then, and I don't know, they always do this, and I don't know why. They ended the video or whatever, and they chose to omit this and then just drop it 5 seconds later.
Right.
But we have Darth Maul, a gaming great from Battlefront 2, Old Master, they're calling this one. Holy cow, you guys. Completely out of nowhere, was not expecting this.
Looks absolutely incredible and so, like, unexpected. It's just like, oh, cool. Another Darth Maul. Like, this is sick. Costume pretty close to the Rebels version. Little bit different, but I definitely can see a lot of people just fudging this into the Rebels display, which is probably what I'll do as well. I'll be honest.
The hilt looks incredible.
Love the way it looks. You know it's going to be super well articulated because every Maul figure so far has been pretty great.
Right.
Or at least modern Mauls.
And I'm assuming this is like an overlay on the really good body that we have now. I mean, it has to be.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
So, I'm not saying this is an entirely new sculpt, but this looks amazing.
Yeah. Oh, John P. brings up an interesting point. Torso armor has Star Killer written all over it. I could see that. I could definitely see that.
Yeah. Jacko. Oh.
$24.99.
Which is insane because this is a GameStop exclusive and they're not charging their FU or GameStop price.
Yep. But it's also nice that it is GameStop exclusive because that means everyone's just going to be able to get it if they want it.
Yep.
We love that for a Darth Maul.
Does it yell Kenobi? It might.
Yeah. But yeah, it is a really, really nice looking figure. And can't wait to pick it up. And Salty Trees, you're right. We need Spider Legs Maul. I'd buy a deluxe Spider Leg Maul.
Oh yeah.
I'd go for it.
Oh yeah. So that was cool. That's going to be GameStop exclusive. And then
randomly,
holy cow. This is a character from Galaxy's Edge. If someone could drop the name in the chat, I already forgot. But this is a newly sculpted Ithorian figure. This is, again, a character from Galaxy's Edge that has... It like, what? This came completely out of left field. Dude. It was the last thing I was expecting. And this is a Shop Disney exclusive. Dakandar. We got a Sith holocron, a Jedi holocron, and then I know someone sent it in the Discord. I'm going to have to go to the Discord to show you. Yeah. Because I didn't see the Clone Trooper helmet at first. I was like, what?
It comes with so many accessories. It's so unexpected for a brand new figure that also has soft goods.
And it looks amazing. And look at the necklaces and all the little bits.
Yeah, this one, total left field. It looks incredible. We're both pretty unfamiliar with the character, but it's an Ithorian.
It's an Ithorian, yeah,
so
exactly.
I'm definitely going to pick that up. And then obviously this 100% confirms that we will eventually get a Hammerhead.
Yeah, so check that out. Thank you, Salty Trees.
Yep, so yeah, there's also like a little staff thing and a Phase 1 Clone Trooper helmet that looks like it has paint all over it. Because it's all dirty, gritty, grimy, and dirty.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like, who saw this coming? No one had this on their Black Series bingo card.
Yeah. I mean, for all we know, the outfit under here could just be Moma Nadan.
I would literally not be surprised if that is the case, but...
By the way, join that Discord.
I fully suspect we will also be getting the Book of Boba Fett Mayor.
Yeah, right.
Like, super no-brainer here. So I definitely think we'll be seeing more Ithorians, and that is absolutely incredible. The soft goods look good. First time we're getting a Sith holocron, too. Very exciting. Very exciting.
And, yeah, as I was saying earlier before we started talking about it, you can easily just use this in your Cantina patron. Or as a Cantina patron.
For sure. So,
like... Oh, gosh. The sculpt work. They always kill it with aliens. Mm-hmm. And this is just a W.
I hope this also means we get the Ithorian Jedi.
Yes, look at these hands.
Yes. Dude, I can't wait to get this figure. Like, I think this might be at least a top 3 reveal.
Yeah. I was just about to say, this might be my favorite.
Yeah, just because it's so unexpected and so detailed. Like, why'd they go so hard?
Yeah. But, yeah, join that Discord.
For sure, for sure.
You gotta join that Discord. And now, let's get into the pipeline reveals.
Yes. So Holiday.
So it was kind of funny because there were audible groans when they... And for the first time, I almost... think there was an inkling of acknowledgement that like it's like, oh, it's another repaint, because there were people groaning and someone on the panel said, I know. And I was like, oh my gosh, like are they acknowledging that it's repaints and that community hates repaints? Anyway, this is not an HD image, but if you go, maybe you can see.
Yeah.
That you can figure out what this is going to be. So this is like a K2 with a BD droid.
Yep. Purge Trooper.
And you're telling me they're going to do a holiday edition Purge Trooper before they do a 212 Airborne.
Yes.
Are you kidding me, Hasbro? Are you kidding me?
Gotcha.
And then, the mouse droid. This is a Jawa and...
Kawaki and Monkey Lizard.
Yep.
That's hype.
This is so pixelated. This is an Ewok with...
a Porg.
Yeah, and then Snow Trooper.
Snowtrooper, I can't decipher what that is.
Guys, what is that?
Oh my god.
But yeah, more holiday figures are coming. It's whatever.
Pretty awesome.
To do this in a stream, really odd.
Oh, for sure.
But then...
the pipeline. They come with another nuclear missile. Well,
the number 2 most wanted Black Series figure from Out of the Basement is here with pre-Visla mainline. Our number 2 most wanted. I was freaking out when someone sent that photo in the Discord.
Oh, it was an interrogation droid. Makes
Oh, yeah.
sense. Makes sense. All right.
Pre-Vizsla. This is the huge standout. Put him on the Death Watch Mando body, give him some new bits, give him the soft goods cape,
Wrong.
and then... Yes, all duds except for Pre-Vizsla. Like,
Wrong.
Absolutely not. Battle-damaged Vader. That was, like, everyone wants that.
Right.
A clone. Everyone wants that.
I would say there is a dud here, and it's General Grievous, because we all know damn well it's going to be on that normal Grievous body.
I was going to say Qui-Gon just because I don't like the Force Spirit line.
Yeah, I mean, that would definitely be the next one on the list, but there's no way, because it's gaming greats, there's no way they're giving Grievous a new body. Absolutely not.
Right. So, we can hope for some newly tooled bits to reflect the battle damage. I'm hoping it's not just a straight-up repaint, but I wouldn't be shocked if it is. Mm-hmm. But then we're also getting Kenobi from the end of the show, which this is also like the comic book mythos look. So even if you didn't like the Kenobi series, this is also like, you know, one of his looks from the comics, which is great.
I hope they do, Ivan. I hope Hasbro proves me wrong. Bring it. Bring it, Hasbro.
Force Ghost Qui-Gon, give it to Walmart all day. I don't like that line.
Yeah.
Just whatever. Pre-Vizsla, absolute hype to the max. Battle damage Vader, great. And then Commander Appo. And they specifically said Appo.
Yep.
While showing this live action screenshot. So I'll take another 501st clone all day, every day on the new body. And I can't wait to see what it looks like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we will definitely have to see. But yeah, can't believe we're finally getting Pre-Vizsla. It's so sick.
Look at the graphic, and you tell me.
Not exclusive.
Main logo.
Main line. Very exciting. Very exciting. But yeah, what an incredible day of Black Series reveals. Like, truly unreal how much stuff we got. And how much of it is just, like, absolute banger status.
Yep. So, just to recap real quick. Everything. Hasbro ended PFP. Windows are coming back. The entire crew of Bad Batch Season 2 is coming out, along with the Clone Commando. The 332nd helmet. We got to see Return of the Jedi Wave 3, Cad Bane, the Force Spirits 3-pack, Jabba the Hutt pack, Darth Maul Old Master, the new Daka Ondar, and, like we were just talking about, pipeline stuff. So
yes,
dubs all around. I mean, there's stuff I'm passing on, but ultimate, like, the positive outweighed the negative for me this time around.
Definitely.
So, yeah.
Yep. Great stuff.
That's the reveals. That
so
took us an hour and 20.
So, Justin, what was your favorite reveal?
I'm gonna say probably R2 or the Ithorian character.
Nice, good choices.
Unique alien sculpt. I need him all.
Yep. Yeah, definitely awesome. Love the TVC stuff too. The TVC stuff was ridiculous.
Yeah,
absolutely incredible. So huge W for both Black Series fans and Vintage Collection fans. All day, every day.
Yep.
And I love that
second helmet.
Nice. I love that so much of that stuff was not exclusive too. So it's going to be so easy to get.
Right. So now, yeah, let's see if Yak has updated their list for waves and stuff. Let's see what we have. So if you guys go over on yakface.com, you can see the wave breakdowns.
Mm-hmm. And
yeah, okay, so we don't know the numbers for this wave, but Omega is in a wave by herself so far. Hayden was Omega, codename. Wow. And then, yeah, this wave will have 2 Tusken Chieftain, 2 Pike Soldiers, 2 Cads. And I'd be willing to bet this is the Din that comes with the Darksaber.
For sure. I definitely think so. And then, yeah, of course, we're also going to have more Mando Mania stuff, too, on
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised
Tuesday.
if they do the Din on Tuesday.
Yep. I think so.
Yep. All right, well, we did our recent pickups. We covered the celebration.
Mm-hmm.
What's next? What's going on? What should we do?
I don't know. We really sped run everything, so
We did. That was a lot. That was a lot of information.
now we got nothing else to talk about.
When are we getting the Super Battle Droid, though?
Yeah, right.
Whew. Sheesh.
Ooh.
I mean, we could talk about Mando.
Yeah. Could talk about that Ahsoka trailer.
The Ahsoka trailer was so sick.
Yeah, I'm pretty hyped. What do you how do you feel about a new Rey movie? What's your thoughts on that?
Put it in the right hands. They can do anything. Anything can be redeemed and good in the right hands. I don't think Rey equal bad. I think in the right hands, you can make it good.
Mm-hmm. I definitely agree. I like all the sequel trilogy characters. It's just like the story surrounding them. It's really like what brings it down.
Yeah, and I did see... Yeah, I watched the Ahsoka trailer. I don't really watch a lot of the leaked, like, Acolyte and, like, all this other stuff that leaked. I'm like...
Yeah, I didn't watch any
I want to watch in full HD.
Mm-hmm.
Not this potato-ass 1 pixel on the screen.
Right.
So, I didn't watch any of the leaked stuff. Just the Ahsoka trailer. And we got to see Thrawn.
And we got to see little Ezra on a little hologram. But yeah, live action Lothal looks great. Sabine looks great. Hera looks great. Lothcats look great.
Star Wars looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
the Magistrate is going to be a recurring villain.
Mm-hmm.
So that gives more reason to pick up an HK-87 droid Black Series figure.
I was thinking the same exact thing. I was like, oh, they're making a little bit more use out of these droids, getting a little more use out of them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, super awesome Ahsoka trailer. I'm hyped. I think it's going to be a pretty awesome show. Chopper's going to be great.
Yeah, I agree. It just looks great. I don't really have anything to say. I'm not one to like break down a trailer and be like 79 Easter eggs you missed in the Ahsoka trailer.
467 things you missed because you don't have eyeballs.
Right. So, yeah, I thought the stuff they announced is cool. A trailer for Ahsoka looked great. But yeah, I mean, we can talk about the Mando episode, although I'm going to warn you, I have negative opinion.
Yeah, I feel like there's just really not a whole lot to say about the latest episode of The Mandalorian, you know? Yeah, I mean, let's talk about it. We could talk Mando. We could talk Mando.
I am going to use the restroom.
Okay.
For the first time in the stream, while we still have 300 viewers. That's insane. I mean, I guess it was a huge reveal celebration weekend, but for a holiday, that's insane. Mm-hmm. But yes, I'm going to use the restroom, and then we will be switching to some spoilers for Mando Season 3, like the most recent episode. That was episode 6, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I will be right back.
All right. There we go. Justin's always got to go pee. Thinks he drinks water. He's got a weak bladder. I've been drinking liquids all stream, but I have a bladder of steel. But, yeah, of course, we always have to talk shit about Justin when he leaves. He'll never know. He'll never know. Yeah, Jonah, that would be sweet to see Seventh Sister with Sarah Michelle Gellar likeness. I'm down. But yeah, this episode of Mando, I don't know about it. We'll talk when Justin gets back, but nice Infernal. Justin sucks. Yeah. True. It is a poodoo. A little bit of a poodoo episode. Also true, Tom. Zoo Boy, did I see a McFarlane Batman 6-pack leak? I did not see that. That sounds pretty cool, though. Sounds pretty cool. I'll have to find that out. Girl bladder. Jonah, I agree. I think if this was the second or third episode of the season, it's fine, but we only have 2 episodes left. Yeah, it feels like it's definitely way too late in the series to be having like the fun, goofy side quest episodes.
I'm back. Yeah.
How was your pee? Was it a satisfying pee?
Yep. Nice and clear, because I drink a lot of water.
Nice.
That's
I got to
the
look
key.
at that, Zoo Boy. I'll look at that real quick.
So, my thoughts on this episode were, after last week's episode, where it was story and lore, and, I mean, there was action, but it was a story-centric, and there was advancement of plot with convincing the Mandos to come out of hiding, and, you know, the lore that was going on at the end with Bo. I was like, all right, the last few episodes are here. It's like, now we're really getting into it, and the character development that was happening earlier, it's going to pay off like everyone said it would. And then, okay, let me ask you guys a question. Are they creatively bankrupt? Can you tell me why they can't think of enough content that is story focused and have that be the whole episode? So here's a hypothetical. Bo-Katan and Mando go to this planet. They notice that the Mandos are parked right outside the city, and they just go and park next to them and talk to them. Like, why couldn't they have just written it like that? Why do they have to go out of their way to write it that we can't just go down and talk to them? That's against the rules of this planet. We have to go down and do Scooby-Doo side quest. It's like, why can't they just write it to where, oh, let's just go park down next to them and talk to them, and then have a lore story focused episode like that? Can they not think of enough substance for the story that they have to, like, we don't really have any ideas, so let's make them not be able to park next to the other Mandos. We're going to have this loophole that they're going to have to jump through, and they're going to have to solve this mystery for the planet that hasn't signed the New Republic thing, and there's rules and regulations, and
right.
It's like, why did this one have to be a side quest? They could have easily have just written it like, oh, they're just going to visit the Mandos.
Yeah, it definitely just seemed like, oh, Jon Favreau had some friends that wanted to be in Star Wars, so let's all get together and shoot an episode together. It'll be a fun time. Nothing too serious, because
it genuinely was a WTF am I watching moment. And I don't have that much with... I had it a few times during Book of Boba Fett, but this is the first time I've had it with Mando, where I was like, what am I watching? Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, it definitely, and this has been said by tons of people online, but it definitely feels like the end of season 2 was all they had for Din as a character. Like, that was what they had for him. That was their idea, and they fulfilled that, and now they're like, what do we do with this guy now?
And, yeah, so Jack Black and Lizzo, I like both people.
Mm-hmm.
I like them. I like Jack Black. Yeah, like, they're cool. I like them. But in something that isn't really goofy Star Wars, like, Star Wars for everyone, is for children, it's for adults, it's for literally everyone.
Mm-hmm.
But Mando is grounded. It, like, rides that line where it's grounded and it doesn't do all too much, like, goofy stuff. Mm-hmm. And then you have Andor, that's, like, more on the grounded side. You got Mando in the middle, and then I think Book of Boba Fett was, like, more cartoonish, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So Mando has always ridden that line. But I think the Jack Black and Lizzo characters completely broke the immersion and I was like, oh, that's Jack Black and Lizzo.
Right. For sure. It was not easy to see. Like, I know there's plenty of cameos throughout The Mandalorian for sure, but they're usually a little bit more clever, whereas...
Or just more subtle. Like, Bill Burr,
right.
I wasn't... Like, yeah, of course I acknowledge that it's Bill Burr, but then he got this really cool backstory, and he actually had some drama with his past and, like, the Imperial officer. Like, they kind of made him an actual character.
Mm-hmm.
This one just seemed like happy, hokey, goofy, ha-ha cameo.
Right. Definitely. And then, of course, like... And then on top of that, they have to have Christopher Lloyd show up as well, and it's just like, okay, who else? Like... Is this what the episode is? It's just, hey guys, look at all these cool actors I know. Check out their cool cameos. And I'm just like...
Yeah, and I'm not blaming Bryce. You know, this episode was written by John. I agree with you, though. I think a lot of people put the blame on people who are... And they're like, blame the writers. I think writers get my number one blame whenever I see an episode go Ari, like the writer for Book of Boba Fett, because Robert Rodriguez, you know, he's a good director. Mm-hmm. I mean, he is the guy who directed the Spy Kids trilogy, but still, I do look to who wrote the episode first. So I agree with you there.
Master Comstar says it was a fun early Clone Wars type goofy side quest episode, and yeah, I mean it wasn't horrible, but the thing is, Clone Wars has like 20 episodes a season. Mandalorian has 8. I think we need to be a little bit more focused.
Right. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Because with Mando, we have such a limited... Like, time is precious when it comes to The Mandalorian and, you know, the other live-action shows that they've done. Time is precious.
Mm-hmm.
Because... And especially in this season when we've already had episodes where we are like randomly inserting third-party characters from last season, like the Dr. Pershing thing in episode 3. Mm-hmm. Like we've already had episodes like this where we have done a random event side quest. And I'm not mad at side quests because a lot of people's rebuttal to that is like season 1 had a lot of side quests, and I love season 1, but season 1 had it had more focus and like a goal to reach.
Mm-hmm.
Like when he decided to keep Grogu, the objective was protect Grogu. I need to dip out of here, find a world I can lay low. Like it was always a clear focus on what they were trying to achieve.
Yeah.
With season 3, it genuinely feels all over the place, random, and a little like aimless, in my opinion.
Absolutely. And it's especially weird because like the show is clearly shifting to like focus on Bo-Katan, which is cool. I'm down for that. Like
I actually am a fan of that.
Like Bo-Katan is infinitely a more interesting character than Din Djarin is. I hate to say it, but it's absolutely true.
Yeah, because some people are hating on the spotlight is being taken away from Din. I actually don't agree with that. I love Bo. I just love all of Bo's, the story going on with her and that arc.
Mm-hmm.
And I just, give me the lore. Like, give me the lore. Like, the ending of this episode was amazing, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just wanted more of that. I just want more of a direction and more of a focus. And it just seems like we always have to think of this weird side quest plot that we need to do before we're able to go do what our initial objective was.
Right.
John, thank you so much for the channel support. Says the Pershing story should have been interwoven as the B plot throughout the season. I absolutely agree. Not very good storytellers there at Lucasfilm, which is weird because I've liked a lot of other stuff.
Right.
So, I think there are a lot of good storytellers, but yeah, I agree. The Dr. Pershing things, when it was like 40 minutes, it usually your classic instance of storytelling is to, A, B, A, B, A, not A, B, 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 A, and then end the episode abruptly.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree. There's some like weird structure things this season too, which is so weird because I love seasons 1 and 2. Like, I thought seasons 1 and 2, it's like some of the best Star Wars we've gotten ever. It's like, it's just crazy that I feel so different on season 3. It's a combination of a lot of things. Did we lose Nate?
Am I back?
Oh, yeah, you're back.
Yeah, I want to talk to you about what Dank Ches says. Yeah, how'd you feel about the Darksaber loophole?
I mean, yeah, it's kind of stupid because if you really like, I know Wookiee Sin, are you still in here? Because he always brings this thing up about how Rey is the proper wielder of the Darksaber. Because if you do go back into Clone Wars when the weapon was first introduced, and you literally watch Star Wars in chronological order, the Darksaber doesn't belong to literally. It's like a totally not what they've been doing. I don't know who it is, but if you go back, yeah, okay, drop your theory, do the whole spiel. I want to read it because I thought it was like, I'm fighting with the Darksaber, you're fighting with something else, and I defeat you and I claim the Darksaber. Din got trapped, and he got disarmed. So is disarming someone claiming the dark? Like, you're telling me the little alien guy was going to claim the Darksaber? He didn't even know what it was.
Maybe. Who
so
knows?
If you, and with that, like, if you go back and you just track, like, every single person who's been defeated and disarmed, and it's like, oh, so that person is the wielder of the Darksaber. So it is muddy, and it doesn't really make a whole heck of a lot of sense.
Yeah. But obviously, I don't think for a second they were going to have Bo and Din fight each other at this point. Like, you know, I thought originally before we saw the season that Bo was going to be more villainous. But, you know, she's still on the good guy's side and doesn't want to fight Din. So...
And why can't they just say, like, oh, we dueled and she disarmed me? You know,
she didn't want to do that, though. I think it was Bo that had the hang-up with just accepting it, you know?
But they could just say, like, oh, I earned it. Because the Mandos, like, the ex-Woves Mandos were like, okay, makes sense. It's like, all they have to go by is their word. It's like, where's the proof?
It's definitely not clear.
And it's like a pretty important thing. Like, oh, you're in charge of our planet, which is in charge of like 1,000 neutral systems. Like, it's a pretty big deal to just be like, okay, you're the leader now because you got the Darksaber.
It makes perfect sense.
Zooboy, just wait. It's hilarious. I'm waiting. I hope Josh can comment it because it's really funny.
He's got to find the copy pasta.
Yeah, get the copy pasta. That Rey is the proper wielder of the Darksaber.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I didn't really like the episode at all. Super Battle Droid running kind of reminded me of iRobot. So,
dude, for real.
I instantly thought of iRobot.
I didn't kill anyone.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. That whole plot, it was just painfully fine, and I was just like, can we get to what we're doing here?
Right.
We're too late into the game to be doing it.
Yeah, I really hope these next 2 episodes turn things around, because, yeah, for this to be this late in the season, it just felt disappointing.
Now that's a good point, Zooboy.
Could be.
Now that's a good point.
Because
now that it's like, it had a whole episode and did some shit, I'm like, Hasbro executives or Lucasfilm or whoever, they're going to go, okay, now you can do it.
Yeah, no, now it makes sense.
But then it's going to be that design change. It's going to be like the Mando version of the Super Battle Droid. Alright, here we go. Pre Vizsla was defeated by Maul in the Clone Wars. Maul defeated by Kenobi in Rebels. Kenobi defeated by Vader in A New Hope. Vader was defeated by Luke in Return of the Jedi. But Maul was defeated by the Emperor in Clone Wars after he kills Pre Vizsla. Isn't that also true?
Right.
So really, the Emperor, because Maul was using the Darksaber with his duel with Palpatine when Palpatine was dual wielding. So like, really, is it the Emperor who is the correct wielder? Okay, it continues on. Luke was defeated by, passed it on to his only living heir, Kylo. Kylo gave his life to Rey and her being accepted into the Skywalker family, which technically means she's also the last heir. Jesus Christ. I just see one flaw, and that's Palpatine defeated Maul in Clone Wars before Obi defeated Maul in Rebels.
Yep. So Palp still has it then, but then eventually it ends up in Luke's hands.
Yeah, okay.
Oh. Seth met Ashley Eckstein and Matt Lanter on Friday. Matt randomly dropped in and said hi while I was talking to Ashley. That's awesome, Seth.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, they've added all the Rebels crew to ICC Con.
Mm-hmm.
The Emperor himself, Max Rebo's puppeteer, one of the Gamorrean guards, and then just recently, Charlie Cox, Daredevil himself.
Crazy.
Joined the lineup.
Crazy. But yeah. Well, Justin?
Yeah, I'm slapping a mid on it, and can we please just have a more direct goal and just give me some direction? Because I still don't know what the plot of this season is. I'm going to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
It's just weird to be like, is there a plot? Gosh, I did love seeing all those Mandos, though. Like, Axe and Casca. Is I. But yeah, that's about it.
Nice.
That's about it. That's it for me.
Yeah, I am pretty much in agreement. I don't know if I'll be revisiting this episode anytime soon. But,
right.
Yeah, I think that's going to about do it for us.
Yep, no
today.
Bad Batch, so yeah, that's it.
Bad Batch is definitely gone, but yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out with us today. It was really awesome to see so many of you. 350 people.
I was going to say, we hit 350 earlier. That's insane.
Nice. Yeah, that is absolutely awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool to see so many people show up today. Hopefully everyone enjoyed our coverage of all the news topics as well.
Yeah, that was fun. A lot of great stuff.
Yep. As far as content goes, we do have some videos for this upcoming week. My Cal Kestis review will be up on
Nice.
Tuesday. Is that Tuesday? Wednesday.
Oh.
Wednesday. Cal Kestis review on Wednesday. We had to push that back because we were making some separate episodes.
Oh yeah, the Black Chrysanthemum video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so figure it out as always. I wonder what we'll do for this Friday.
Yeah.
I
don't know. We shall see. We shall see. Anything else planned from you, Justin?
No. Honestly, this stream took a lot of work. That took like at least a couple hours to get all that shit together.
Nice.
Because you have to specifically find whatever website has the white background. Because if you try to remove the background when it's the black series background, it doesn't work correctly. It's very tedious.
Right.
Yes, thank you, Jeff, for all your support today.
Yeah, thank you, Jeff. Thank you. And thanks everyone else for watching and hanging out with us today. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Eat some ham, hang out with the fam. Who doesn't love ham and fam?
True.
But yeah, I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
See you guys later.
And we will see you all next time on Out of the Basement.